Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. My name's Stephanie, and today I'm going to be sharing some of my Halloween favorites for this year. I honestly wasn't sure if I was going to be even doing this video because I had already shared so many favorites over the previous 2 years, but I kept noticing there were a few more shades that I would want to highlight where it got a little too much to share in a reel, so here we are doing a whole video for my favorites this year. So let me just show you my swatches. First up, I have Cracked Polish's Skelly Bones, which just came out in their Halloween collection this year. This is a ghostly pale white jelly base filled with a super glowy pinky purple shimmer. Obviously love the name, but I think the polish itself is just so perfect for Halloween because it's giving those cute and spooky vibes at the same time. At least if I was a little ghost or a skeleton, I would definitely have this pink shimmer to me. Speaking of ghosts, I also had to include Tyler's Trinkets Ghost Need Candy 2, which was from Polish Pickup last month. This is such a cute Halloween crelly glitter mix. It has another ghostly white kind of milky base with a beautiful gold shimmer, but the star of the show, I think, are the multicolored hex glitters in here with the perfect Halloween colors of orange, purple, and lime green. I just love how colorful and bright these are. It's just such a cute shade. I think this builds up so beautifully on its own, and I think it would work so well with a Skittle with matching colors to the glitters, but I'm still gonna cross my fingers and hope that they come out with a pure glitter topper version of this for next year. Next up, I have Cracked Polish's Dead Inside, which came out, I believe, in the Valentine's Day collection, but I knew right away this was just going to be a perfect shade for spooky season because it is this deep eggplant purple thermal that transitions to a dead kind of gray in the warm state. It's really giving those perfect corpse or zombie kind of nails. I really like both of the transition colors in this one. You guys know I'm not a huge thermal lover, but I feel like this is just so perfect for October. Next up, I have Pyro, which is from ILNP's Halloween collection last year. This is such a unique shade that I was so blown away by it once I first tried it. It sort of has this smoky, almost navy colored base filled with this glowy copper shimmer that shifts to yellow and gold in extreme lighting. It's kind of like the darker sister version of Flicker, which came out the year before, and I think I would say that I like this one more. I love the moodier base. Next, I have another ILNP shade, and this one I think is a classic at this point. It's called Poison, and it was actually one of their first magnetic polishes a few years ago. This has a beautiful, vampy, blood red jelly base that's pretty pigmented, so it does build up beautifully in just 2 coats. I love that you can still tell that it's a dark, rich red, just highlighted by this brighter red shimmer and these gorgeous hollow flakies in the background. It's just such a stunning, sultry, alluring shade of red. I know a couple of people don't like this one because it does have a little bit of a coppery or fiery twinge to it, especially in more extreme lighting, but I think this reads really red for the most part, so I'm a big fan. Next up, I have Night Owl Lacquer's Heart of a Witch, which is a super gorgeous purple jelly base filled with these glowing blue metallic flakies. There's also these blue iridescent micro glitters as well, so it is just so gorgeous. I love the combination of any kind of blue metallic or glitter in a purple base. It just immediately gives all the witchy vibes. I mean, even the name is so perfect too. Fugu. I believe this was from one of Night Owl Lacquer's potion ingredients collection, which even that for a Halloween collection is just the perfect name. It just makes you want to put on a little witch hat and gather your polishes and make your own little potions. The next purple that I have is Cracked Polish's Secret Purple, which is such a gorgeous, deep, silky violet kind of shade. It's somewhere between a shimmer and a metallic because it is just so incredibly pigmented. I can usually get away with this in just one coat alone, and I feel like it is so dark, but you get that beautiful flash of purple that just really brightens it. Another recent favorite is Cracked Polish's Scorchy, which is the orange magnetic topper. So I tried this first over Secret Purple and Black when I did an alternating Skittle, and it just was a perfect match made in heaven. I mean, it doesn't get more Halloween than this combo. I do have another magnetic to share though, and this is Sassy Sauce's Wicked Sorcery, which came out in their Halloween collection last year. It seems unassuming in the bottle, but this is basically a black to red multi-chrome, but as a magnetic, so it is just incredible and so stunning. As you can see, this has more of a black jelly base, and the magnetic shimmer is more of this lavender color head-on that shifts to red in extreme angles. And I know while the true black to red multi-chromes are very iconic, I especially love ones that are a little bit purple. And last but certainly not least, I have Apocalypse Polish's Redacted, now with more Redacted. And this is another thermal, but I just could not help myself but include this one because I was so blown away by it. It's a super pigmented, creamy black in the cold state as seen here and in the bottle that transitions to a slightly lighter kind of gray shade in the warm state. So I feel like this is going to be such a perfect shade to do peekaboo nail art. I am so excited to try that. I know Nicole Loves Nails did a mani like that last year with some bats, but I think I want to try doing some spider webs. So that wraps up some of my Halloween favorites for this year. So as always, I hope that you enjoyed some of my choices. I know the majority of these are kind of on the newer side where they came out in the last year or so. But as I mentioned in the intro, I already shared so many of my previous, I guess, core favorites in the last two videos. So I will have those linked below if you want to revisit them. And of course, let me know what some of your favorite shades are for Halloween, because I feel like this is such a fun month for nail polish. I know it can also be very overwhelming because obviously Halloween is just like the one holiday and it's only a few weeks away at this point. So, you know, I'm not going to try to stress myself out to wear all of these before the holiday, but you know, I'll try to fit in a couple of shades in a look or two just to get into the Halloween spirit. And speaking of favorites, I also wanted to give an honorable mention to Apocalypse's Shaun of the Deadland. I literally shared it on my channel not even like a few weeks ago, but I cannot find my bottle. I have no idea where or how I misplaced it because obviously I only have nail polish in like certain areas of my home. So maybe there's a cute little ghost deciding to hide it from me for some reason, but it is such a perfect Halloween kind of micro glitter. I just love that formula from Apocalypse and I love the color scheme for it. Fingers crossed I can actually find it to wear it before the holiday. I think it would be so fun to pair, especially with my cracked Secret Purple and Scorchy combo, or even as a cute little glitter gradient. I think it's just going to be so freaking cute. So fingers crossed I can actually enjoy it before the season is over. But yeah, let me know your favorites or any thoughts you have down below so we can chat about it. But thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a great rest of your day and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!